Okay, so let's begin with the most basic way to draw stairs. So here we have horizon line and the vanishing point. So here these lines go to vanishing point. So yeah, maybe if to make it more kind of complete explanation here, so it's like this vanishing point, it's for z-axis, because in 3D we have three axes. One axis is vertical for y-axis, then like lines which goes like represent like a depth, you know, it's like going from left to right or from right to left. It's x-axis and z for depth. So this z go into vanishing point. Y-axis is just vertical lines here, and the x-axis it's horizontal lines. So this is like one vanishing point perspective is usually presented this way. So I just want to mention it's about these three axes: y, z, and x. Yeah. So with this vanishing point horizon line, we build this kind of surface. Let's make it be like this. And here I will do this kind of back side of a box. So if this is like a box, if I make them complete. So this is a box, right? So if I draw this box from top view and this box from side view. So here will be 4-step. So it's like simple stairs with a 4-step. So this is all this far side of this box, and I divide it on the 4 steps, right? So I have this edge, and I divide it on the 4 steps. So then I draw these horizon lines here. And now where is intersect this? It will be points for me to make this parallel lines. You see? So on a side view they just horizontal, but in a perspective we use this z vanishing point. So and we project drawing through like this. And then from a top view, would I divide also this on the 4 sides? You see? So we have this 4 different level, right? So if like from side view, it will be like this. We have this will be first step here, then we'll go second step here, third step here, and a fourth step here, right? So here on the I need to divide on the 4 sides. So with a cross I find center. So center somewhere here. Make this line, and then I make this line, this diagonal line, and when it crosses this middle line, it will be you see. So if we make this middle line here and we make it cross, it will make this equal division. So it's just this very basic perspective about making division. So if I have this surface, I make intersection of two diagonals to find middle. So this now, this center, I can make this center lines. And if I make diagonal from this to this side, I will have this middle here. I can make again from this, or I can make other direction. It's work similar. Yeah. So this is how I find this point here. So now I also make this horizontal line, right? And now we have this horizontal lines. They intersect with this line, right? So we get these points of intersection. And now from these points I draw vertical lines. Vertical here. So you see how all this is snapped to this axis I've been mentioned from beginning. So vertical here is they all just vertical, like parallel to side of paper. And horizontal lines, they all parallel to horizon line and parallel to side of paper too. And only z-axis, they will all follow this vanishing point. So it's kind of this basic principles we need to remember. So now when I have this structure, so I will do this thing here. It's like connecting dots. So first step here, you see, right? Maybe I can use this eraser to little soften it. Like this. Okay. So now I just connecting dots. So I say this is the front side of the first step. Then it go to this line. We have this point here. We have this point here. And I make again connect these 2 points. I move up, stop here on this point, stop here on this point. And again I connect these points. From here, you see it's all following this perspective. And we already built all these proportions for each step. So we just connect them. Okay, so and we have this 4-step stairs in perspective. So it's important to be able to draw like transparent like this, and it's kind of very slow and maybe even boring, but when later when you will draw like your illustration or background for comic book or whatever, urban sketch maybe, like I love to make urban sketches outdoors, so I will not do all these steps, but it will be in my head. So I will really have very clear picture and very clear understanding of whole structure of whole this thing. So I will know how it works. So we might avoid to be like super technical and in the actual like kind of creative situation when we create our own pictures, but it's important to know and understand it and have some practice with implementing these principles. So that's why it's important to draw a couple times some stuff like this. So let's say I draw one more just for example. So it's same kind of vanishing point perspective, but now it will be like little this way. So vanishing point placed a little, not in the center, but little towards the right side. So then I find this far side here. I build this H for stairs. I divide it on a 4 parts. So now instead of drawing whole box, and I don't need to draw this stuff, I will just do necessary lines. Так. So you see this point I connect to vanishing point, and again this diagonal going here. Also, even this like measurements, often in a real like freehand artist situation is not necessary. You just eyeballing kind of these proportions, because anyway, if you don't use ruler, you cannot be very precise. You need to use ruler to have like really like super precise draft. So keep it in mind. Without ruler, it's impossible to be precise here. So you so then you can just eyeball a lot, but again it's important to understand these principles. So again, you see here we have these 4 equal sides, right? So I start to make vertical lines for steps. Okay, so now I have this pattern here for steps, but I don't have on the right what to do, right? So I draw this again. I have 4 points here, so I know this stair here, this step here, this step here, this step here, right? So now I just again draw lines through. So then I go from here, I project this line to this side, I project to this side. And I just add some shading so it will be a little more better read. Or usually I do this pencil for inking. So like I have this kind of pencil sketch, and then I can make inking. I can put some texture to this little wobble and broken line, so it's have some more character, like some old concrete. Maybe some small rocks here. So then on a next video it will be a gradual build complexity, so it will be more and more complex. So first most basic construction of stairs is this one, and then same principle will be like add up with some more and more characteristics, so it will be like little more and more complex. That's why it's important to have some practice with this simple kind of steps, so then it will be easier to draw something really difficult. Okay. Okay, it was 1-point perspective, and now let's do stairs in a 2-point perspective. So first kind of build this surface, then build far side like this. So, and again, remind here in a 2-point perspective, it happens this thing. Y-axis, it's a vertical line, like you see here, it's just vertical lines. But horizontal lines, they both have vanishing points. So this Z and this X, they have their own vanishing points. So if for Y, all Y lines, they're just like this, they don't have convergence. But for Z and X, these lines will go to vanishing points. So it's like Z, X, and this is Y axis here. So, and now, okay, we have these two surfaces, like two sides of a box, right? So now I need to find center. Here, center. So this center, I will have this point here. So this is half, and I need one more for, like, to have 4 steps, right? So now I have 4 steps here, and I need 4 levels here. Ground. This. So we have 4 steps and 4 levels, and now I can make, let's do this like a zigzag variation. So for zigzag, I will do here, vanishing points go to here, intersect with this vertical line, then we make this vertical line here, and new vanishing point here. So again, intersection, again intersection, give us new point from here, vertical line, use this intersection point. So now I make this zigzag, so it's like a side of a steps, side of a stairs, right? So now I need same on this side here, right? So I can like, again, like vertical line here, and I can project it from this side, so until it will intersect. So this vertical line intersect with this Z line, we have point, we have H, right? Then I project line from here to vanishing point X, and I project this vertical line here. So again, I have intersection. So now I have this point and this point. I connect them, and I can drop this line through this point here, or through this point here. It's kind of, they will work both. Like this. Same here, go this way, intersect here, vertical line, again, go here, 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 and this go here, intersect here, go up, go here to X, and we have upper step here. So because it's freehand without ruler, it's definitely more kind of loose form, but it's important to understand principles. And again, because like personally I'm like almost never use ruler, because it's just I don't know, it's kind of somehow it's kill my flow. I more enjoy freehand like all the time, and I okay with some looseness in the sketch. It's give more energy and life for drawings when they have some little imperfection. So, and let's this kind of case, we all the time we was talking about stairs below horizon line, and here can do like what if stairs is going little above horizon line. Same kind of z vanishing point, x vanishing point, and stairs here will be go little above horizon line. So let's see, yeah, maybe something like this. It's not a big one. So let's follow same principle, same sequence. Let's make this time like six steps, or 8. Okay, let's make 8. So I divide again half and half and half. So it will be like half, half, and half. So it will give us 8 sides, 8 parts. Same on the bottom surface. Here make these center lines. So center lines help us to divide like this. So have this represents like 8h, and this represents like 8 in a length for each step. Lighter. Okay, so in here I will project zigzag on the left side, and I will project zigzag on the right side here. So it's something like this. Again, I'm doing freehand, so I try to be as precise as hand can be without ruler. Так. So first I divide in half, then again I project this half, project this half, and same from ground, I project this lines for half, half, and half. So, and now you see I can make this zigzag. So if I just divide this each on halves, it will be for my step. So yeah, maybe I also do this side. Wait a second. Hop, hop, vertical. This half. Okay, so yeah, so here I just divide each one for half, and I will have this zigzag for steps. See? And same here on the right side. So let's say have this half, this. So perspective is like a little, you know, like a geometry or math. It's kind of fun, and you need to be a little diligent. And disciplined. Так. And it's again, I show you, it's like one of the way how you can build stairs. It's always same principles, but sequence might be different, and you can always do like maybe like step over some steps or neglect with some parts of this drawing process. It's kind of also, let's say, personal thing for each artist. It's how loose they are, because you always will be like little loose. It's difference between artist and draftsman, so it's like architect or whatever. Because for artists, its image is more important than being correct, you know. We don't need to be here like super correct. It's not document, it's not some real kind of project for building or whatever. We just want to make some image of the stairs, and it should have a certain feel. So we might look maybe more old or opposite. Maybe it should be like super new, super slicky, fancy, or brutal. So this is our artistic concern, is like what kind of feeling this stairs kind of projecting, you know. So if you like, if you want to project some kind of like lively and loose kind of vibes, so you will draw the stairs like little wobble and little loose. If you want to make it like very, very sharp and concrete, okay, then maybe you will really take ruler and make it like very, very sharp and clean. again, my point is just like we need to remember more like our real focus, like what is important for us. It's our artistic goals, our artistic pursuit. And let's do like if stairs going away. So same here, let's say do vanishing point. This ZX. Maybe here axis. Just divide here 4 parts. So let's just draw random zigzag here. Axis. So this step go like this, then this step go like this. So from this point go to Z, go to Z. Так, or let's do it's little more clear example. So let's say like this. Here. So I can again maybe show this transparent idea here. So you see I built this zigzag side. Now I will draw connect each of point here to this Z vanishing point, and same here, they will intersect with each of this line. So here, so this middle, see it's intersect here, and this one intersect with this one, and the last one here intersect with last one here. So now then I just drop vertical through each of this line, and we got this point here. See, it's like this points. So now it's just like this game when we connect in dots, you know, like in the children books. So like Scott Robertson say, it's all about knowing which dots to connect. I'm not sure if I say exactly words, but you know, drawing is about connecting dots. You need to know where your line is start and where your line is finish. So this is about drawing. It's not about, you know, doodling and just mindlessly scribbling. No, drawing is really like this. Every line have beginning and end, and you need to know where this line begin and where is end, where is destination, kind of. So here you see it's kind of like say a transparent structure, right? For stairs when they like in this kind of situation when we look at them from this angle, so we can see how these patterns are built, how we got this kind of situation with overlap, because this what we want. We want this fancy overlaps, and we want them to be partially correct, you know, they should be in the right place. Because if you're lost in kind of this technical part, you kind of build all the stairs, all the stuff, but you didn't manage to draw clear pattern, clearly kind of these shapes of these overlaps, then you will lose this kind of charm of stairs. This charm is about the zigzag lines and overlaps. So another thing about stairs I want to mention, it's this diagonal lines. So let's say if here we look on a side of the stairs, so let's say we have this 8 step, right? And stairs will have this diagonal direction. So if I project each this step, it will give me this zigzag. You see, so point here, it's this diagonal line it's a double line, because it's one line it stands from these gaps for this like bottom points, and one line stands for these heels, top points for each step. So let's say here in perspective how it works. So we have this horizon line, we have vanishing point, so it's like again, let's say some kind of one vanishing point situation. So vanishing point here, but I will slightly make it like this with it's like slide to vanishing point. It's just one z vanishing points. It's outside paper here, and this vanishing points like x vanishing point. Let's say, right? So we have this surface here. We have this here, and I want to build this diagonal direction, right? So how it will works? It will work usually is like a vanishing, it's called vanishing trace. So we have this line, which is go vertical line from vanishing point of this stairs surface. So we can see these stairs go to vanishing point on the horizon line here. And from same vanishing point, we draw vertical line. And this, like, if I want to make this high stairs, right? And I want to make this, like, uphill kind of direction for the stairs, right? So I connect in these 2 points, and I extend this line until it's intersect with this vanishing trace. And we have this vanishing trace point. So this vanishing point is for slanted surface. This vanishing point, it's for us represents this like direction of uphill surface of the stair. So I just now I need to build this second part. So now here I connect to this vanishing point, and we have this slant surface. So now I like I did here, I divide it to find this 8 parts for each step. And now each of them I need to project with a vanishing point. Okay, same for this side. This. Okay, так. So now I need to kind of decide this diagonal. It will stand for this top heel or for bottom points. Okay, so let's do it. This will be bottom. So if it's bottom, then here from these points, and from each of them actually, like I will make vertical lines, right? So each this intersection point and draw vertical line, so it will be this one, you see. And now when this intersect, so this is now we have this line for top points. Same here, it intersects. Okay, now it's line here for top points. Here I did mistake, it will be like this here. Okay, so now I will like little lighten it and just draw final, because now I have two diagonals, I have all these points and I just need to connect them. Yeah. And again, I can make with ink, so it will be more clear. So here what I want to show again with this like a little fancy stairs, it's this all main elements of drawing stairs. These main elements and typical like process of how we draw them in a perspective. And if talking about stairs details, here we have this main elements. It's like this top surface of the stairs is called tread. This front surface calls riser. This like a extra tread surface called nosing. So then on the side, this thing is a stringer, and this edge, this crease kind of in the front calls stringer capping. So if steps is a round, like it's called a convex thread. So and when we're talking about railing have this rail or handrail, also post, or also calls navel when it's like main post. And then in this in between the sticks is called a baluster or spindle. So then interesting here is three type of construction, or three type of stringers. So this one called Western type of stringers. It's when the stringer is bigger than threads. So you can see how it's like extending. When in Eastern stringers, they kind of inside or under these threads. So and the monostringer, when it's one stringer beneath each thread. So then also in each case it's talking about open or closed. So when we have this open type of stairs, open stringer, it means you see we don't have risers. So it can be like Western open stringer, or it can be Eastern open stringer with these stringers beneath steps, beneath threads. and monostringer it's always open. So so then what is important to understand, all these types and elements are easy to draw after you establish whole stairs. So if I, for example, like usually we use this diagonal line, we establish steps, so we make it in 3D, it might be any kind of perspective, like I show in tutorials, can be like wide angle, curvilinear, or whatever. So, and then I can say, okay, I want to add nosing to it, right? So then you just now have nosing in the stairs. Then you can say, okay, I want it to be like a open Eastern type of stringer. I can do like this. Just projecting the stringer this way. So it's important to know names and understand elements. And also most important is to know approach, know like which sequence we need to use to draw all these things, so it will be not confusing and kind of convenient to do.